Okay, her name was Miss Lemon. She was my 8th grade English teacher. There was a reason why Miss Lemon was in my life. That was not by chance. She just really loved me. I soared under her. Everything opened up. It's almost like my brain opened up. I don't know if she had these magic powers, but she really showed me what I could do. And I think that's why I'm an English teacher today. It was because of her.
She was my 2nd grade teacher, and she just had a spirit about her that just was exceptionally warm and understanding. She always took the time to stop and kind of pause and work with us on the things that mattered most when we were having trouble among each other or just as a class, even as the things that we were doing. And she passed away not too long ago from cancer, and I was actually asked to be a pallbearer at her funeral, which was a tremendous honor for me, but just goes to the fact that she cared very deeply about her kids, and we cared deeply about her.
My 5th grade teacher is really the reason I do this. She was warm and personable and developed relationships with all of her kids. Daily, I would walk in late. Usually I had been crying, and she welcomed me and asked me to sit down and invited me in and never made an issue out of it daily. She was the constant in my life. She was the positive thing that I look forward to.
He was my senior year history teacher. Silas had a way of connecting with kids that I can't even begin to explain. He died about 2 years ago. But up until the point that he died, he sent me a birthday card every year.
All of the times I either saw a student or a teacher hang in there in a tough situation or persevere through a situation, whether it was with a student learning to read or maybe some challenging behaviors, and every day showing up, just giving their best and trying again. I think that was always super hopeful for me, and it's what kept me going and inspiring me to do my best every day when maybe it was a 6-year-old or a teacher that was doing the very same thing in a really challenging situation.
It inspires me to see a smile on a student's face. It inspires me to identify a gap in someone's life that needs to be fulfilled and be able to, supply some resource of some kind in order just to make things better for other people. And relationships inspire me because in this role, it's all about relationships. And so be that with a coworker, a student, a family member, a parent, whoever that may be, it's all about relationships, and I thrive off of that.
My students inspire me, and I really try to do my best to meet those needs of the students, not just with reading and writing and grammar and all of that, but with just the little things that they need, the emotional needs that they have. We really try to work. I really try to work with my kids and love on them there.
Obviously our kids and their stories and their light bulb moments and the things that happen with them. I've had kids write some really personal, thoughtful letters and explain you shared this in class and I had that happen too, and I feel like we relate to each other. So that's definitely part of the reason, that relationship building.
I will never forget my first year of teaching. It was in Phoenix, and I had 3rd graders. I had about 36 of them in a very tiny barrack, and I thought to myself, wow, this is teaching, huh? But man, when I saw those kids walk through that door the first day, I thought, yeah, I don't care that the barrack is leaking. I don't care that I don't have the resources. I will figure it out. These kids need me, and they did. There are gonna be things that are hard and thrown at you that are hard, and you just get through it because it's so worth it.
This job is never done. You never go home with a clean desk or a clean table, everything done, graded, put away. There's always one more thing you wish you could do, one more lesson you could tweak and make better, one more child you could reach out to in a positive way.
I know it sounds cliche, and I know we hear it a lot, But the reality is the relationships that we build with our kids are the most important thing that we do. There's a lot we can't control, but what we can control is the opportunity to reach out and actually, touch the lives of our kids and get to know them and spend time with them.
Students that are fulfilled at home and get everything they need, they come to school to learn, and that's what we're taught to do. But kids that don't receive all of those things at home, they come to school to be loved, and I think that sometimes as teachers and educators, we need to remember that all we need to do is love these kids.
These kids come with stories each and every day. Ask the right questions. Invest in your kids. Those questions are an investment in them. Those questions show them that you care about them, right? It's not necessarily caring about the grade, but it's a caring about the person.
And so I would say, hang in there and keep doing what you're doing. Keep giving your best to kids every day, because it does matter.